week 3. On Wednesday, we took the whole day to play with fire. We were focusing specifically on fire by friction, and a lot of different stuff happened.
Starting the actual process was very difficult because I just felt so unpracticed. You know, my tools aren't made right, and I didn't see how it was possible.
And what I think was especially sweet now, having seen similar survival skills activities throughout the years, there was a bunch of people there that had a fair amount of experience, and there was just really good mentoring going on across the board. People working with first-timers and helping them through it.
But then I started to get some smoke, you know, and that smell of the cedar really sort of made me understand that, you know, at the end of the day, this is possible. You know, I'm making smoke. I've got this friction heat, and it's making the wood smell, so I could feel the sort of the possibilities. And then sticking with it, getting pointers from so many different people throughout the community. I finally did get a coal after Dave and Steven gave me some pointers on form, and then once I had this coal, George came forward with a tinder bundle, which I was so focused on making the coal I hadn't had time to make, and he just stepped right in smoothly and gave me advice as I was doing it and showed me how to do it, and I got fire, and that was just an amazing experience. And then I got another coal, and I got to help Rafe use a tinder box that he had made, and sort of I got to do exactly what George had done for me within the space of 5 minutes, sort of passing that mentor model on, and that just really brought it home for me, the fact that we're all learning with each other and helping each other out. It was a beautiful thing for sure.
So Thursday of week 3, we all went out into the land in groups and started to collect information. Well, it was a follow-up on the previous week, which was to get to know the place a little bit better.
Because we were all on this side of the, right?
So the site analysis is one of the key things that's important about the permaculture process. Now, observation is the #1 permaculture principle. So we want to move on to a site. We may have our own visions and goals and things that we want to achieve on that spot, but until we really take a second to look and really get a sense of what's already going on there, we can't make an informed decision.
This is what is real.
And the presentations are a key part of what we do here at RDNA as well, because we are very interested in how can we learn to present this information to the world in a cohesive, coherent way so that it can be received clearly.
Went out on the land, and it's one really great thing about this program is they get you out there, which you know, is great. It's not like classroom stuff. You're out there, and we went out, and I was with my clan, and we spent about 4 hours walking over that land that we just saw, you know, dozens of elk, you know.
Well, my friend, see your face so clear. A little bit tired, a little worn through the years. You sound nervous, you seem alone. I hardly recognize your voice on the telephone.
I'm like, I don't have a green thumb. I don't know what to call it, a black thumb or something. I've never really planted anything. Today we just we did some potting, you know, we took some seeds and put them in the little seed pots, you know, and then so we're going to sprout some seeds and then replant them in our garden or in bigger pots. So I've got some kale and some chard and some collard that I'm taking home now to grow in my windowsill, which will be great, you know, it's just fantastic. So I'm enjoying that.
Well, first coming in, I didn't really know what to expect. And I pretty soon learned that it was going to take a while for me to really figure out what was going on. And having been here a month, I can tell you that I still don't know. But I know some things. I may not know everything, but I do know that the things that we're doing here are valuable, and they're giving me something that I've been looking for.
Walk the path that worn out feet have trod. If you want it,